Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, update here on Nikola, ticker NKLA. And what you see now here in the chart is minus 64.4%. This is since we had the 1 to 30 reverse stock split, guys. Just since then here, since June, this ticker lost minus 64%. And I want to give you now here my updated chart analysis that maybe something like a bottom could be in or could coming, and where we could squeeze or could see an algo reaction here based on the chart if we find here some support. Everything what I say here is not financial advice. I give you here my opinion based on the chart and based on the technicals. Yeah guys, minus 64% looks not good. When a company is performing a reverse stock split, guys, this is of course not a bullish event. When we see the overall chart pattern here for Nikola and we zoom out here in the daily chart and TradingView, yeah guys, it looks not good. It doesn't look good at all. We have now here an absolute incredible price of $2,800 as the all-time high. This is, as I said, a 1 to 30 split adjusted chart, and since this spike which we had, there is nothing else than downtrend, so we cannot talk here about any bullish movements. But what we have, of course, and this is why I'm also covering this ticker here on my channel, we have this very nice spikes in between. So while the stock is tanking down, it's still profitable even with long plays. You don't need to go short on every stock here, but this is also a good opportunity to make some swing trades here. And we can see that also Nikola is squeezing here in between 100% before the ticker is tanking down, guys. Yeah, why do I say that, guys? Because I love to trade short squeeze stocks. I even try to predict them. This is one of the purposes here of my channel. Of course, the main purpose is to educate you in trading. That's why I will show you here several chart techniques for Nikola. But while I'm doing this video here right now, one of my swing trade alerts here, which I posted on Patreon, is squeezing 115%. And I had a lot of squeezes here in the past weeks, guys, because I release here, if you don't know that, I release here always every Sunday, yeah, my finest selection of short squeeze stocks. I call them the hot stocks, which means when I release this video on Sunday, I expect these tickers to squeeze in the very few next days. There is never a guarantee, guys. I cannot see the future. Nobody can see the future, but I had many squeeze predictions here, or made many successful squeeze predictions in the past, guys. And just last week we had here two squeezes from my hot stocks. One ticker squeezed 290% here one day after my video release, and the second one on the same day, guys, also one day after my video release here, squeezed even 854%. Yeah, guys, there are some opportunities in the market. Before we dive in here into the chart analysis for Nikola, if you also want to see the short squeeze stocks, which I present here almost every day, and especially on Sunday, my hot stocks, guys, then you can join in here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership on Patreon. You can see all the benefits here, and of course you get access to my hot stocks and the swing trade alerts on Patreon. If you click the info icon here, you can join in. We have every day new members, guys. We're growing every day. We're becoming bigger, better, and stronger here. And as I said, if you want to be a part of this community, you can click here the info icon to join in. So, guys, Nikola. It looks not good, but what I like, we have some activity here in the volume, and it is not a coincidence, guys. I can show you that here really quick. It is absolutely not a coincidence that we saw here now a pump of over 40%, even almost 50% in total, because we have the stock split, guys. Here something happened here, and my members know that, guys, when I show that right now. So we have here our so-called 120-day rule, and that is... a lot of things, guys, are predictable if you understand how the algos works. But what we now see, and this is unfortunately not bullish, that we retested here the purple EMA line in the chart. I enable the drawings, of course, in a second, guys. And we retouched here the purple EMA line and had a very strong sell-off reaction as soon as we touched this EMA line, guys. And that means that the algos have no problem, still no problem to control the price action for Nikola. In my opinion, guys, we have a very high squeeze potential here as long as Nikola is not diluting the float. because we have here this trend channel pattern. I will switch off the indicators for a second to make this chart picture more smooth, guys. We have here still some opportunities to see a squeeze or even something like a short squeeze. Why do I say that, guys? We have here a very, very high short interest based on the float. 15 million shares are short. That means the total short interest now is 31%, which is very high, guys. Yeah, so that means the market makers don't want to push Nikola here. They don't want that the price is going up. They just want to sell off as fast as they can, shorting the price down. So we have here a very strong enemy, and these are the short sellers, or partly the market makers, guys. And you can see they take advantage of the short shares availability, which we have 0 shares available. I just updated this right now before doing this video here, guys, and you can see we have a very high short BOA fee rate of 135%. What does that mean, guys? Is this bullish or bearish? This is bearish, because as long as the short sellers pay any fee they want, very high fees to just get official shares to short, guys, that means they are very, very confident in their strategy to bring the price down, and they don't see any events coming which will cause a bull run or an algo squeeze, guys. This is the big problem here. But the good news is we have a very low float. So the float is actual now, because of the split, just 49 million shares. It's not super low, but it is a low float. You can see we had here 1.3 billion shares before, and now we have 50 million shares after the split. So there might be dilution incoming here for Nikola. Keep that in mind and make your own due diligence, guys, because when they start to dilute the stock, that kills, of course, any additional squeeze momentum. As long as we don't have dilution, yeah, guys, we are trading here in a very, very comfortable spot, because we have this algo trend channel pattern here, which is controlling the price here. And that means every time when we hit the bottom, we could see here a technical squeeze reaction. This is not financial advice. This is what the chart is telling us here. And what we can see right now, that we traded here below this trend channel pattern a couple of times already, and had a retest here once to come back in this trend channel pattern. And now for the first time here since August, guys, we came back in this trend channel pattern exactly here at the price level which I expected. I said in my previous videos that $4.30 is a very significant price level for Nikola, and you can see, yes, we had a fake out here for a couple of days, but then came back with volume. And as I showed you in the beginning of the video, this was almost here a 50% price reaction, guys. So what does that mean? The volume is coming back. And also I said in my previous videos, you can just check that out, guys, I said that already in the beginning of October, that I expect a technical reaction here, or even something like a squeeze in this date range here between the 23rd of October and the 8th of November, guys. And guess what? Exactly here in my predicted range, we had this pump of 50%. This is of course not a big squeeze, but it could be the beginning of the squeeze, and we have to check out now what needs to happen if we want to see here a squeeze for Nikola, guys. So let me do a very quick Fibonacci retracement for you to check out what are the price goals here from the market makers. It's very simple, guys. As long as we don't trade below $4.09, yeah, I want to see the price staying here in this range between $4.30 and let's say $4, guys. $4.30 to $4 is the range where something needs to happen here. Based on the volume, based on what I calculated here in this blue window here, and based on the actual price action, there is a chance to see a squeeze. And if we want to see a short squeeze or an algo squeeze for Nikola, guys, then we have here some significant price goals. We need to break this purple EMA line. This is very important, guys. This is a strong resistance. So when we can come over $5.50 and stay there, we have a very, very good chance to come back here to $7.32, $8.08, and $9.50, guys. This is the first algo squeeze range which I see. And if we can even break $9.51 with volume, then we have even the chance to come back here to $12.59. It depends, of course, on the day. Could be $12.10, so the top of this trend line here. And in best case scenario, what I see is that we close this gap here at $14.21 and retest the EMA 200 day line, which is almost waiting here at the same price level, as I said, depending on the day. This is of course also a descending price line, guys. Yeah, so we could see here a very nice squeeze. I think the buy-in price range is really good right now. So based on the actual price, $4.46 now here in the pre-market, we can see here easy, still also very easy, 60%, 80%, 114%, 170%, and in best case I would say 220, 210% squeeze for Nikola, guys. The chance is there right now, my opinion, of course, you always have to respect the chart, and if these price levels fail or if they start to dilute, of course, you have to work with a stop loss here, guys, because the next technical price level to the downside, if we don't see now here a technical bounce, is waiting here at $2.62 and lower, guys. Yeah, very dangerous here to just gamble. You know, work with a stop loss, tight stop loss, maybe 7-10% below your buy-in price, and then this is worth it to gamble. Not a financial advice, but the chance is there right now, because as I said, this is something that the algos already, I predicted that already here in October, beginning of October, that something could happen here between the 23rd of October and the 7th or the 8th of November, guys. Yeah, guys, that was my update here on Nikola. I hope that was helpful for you. If you want to copy the price levels here from my chart, this is everything based on TradingView. This is the chart program what I use for all my trades, and I will enable here the open gaps, guys, because these are the price levels to the upside. $9.51, very, very strong resistance. Yeah, that needs a lot of volume and power to break that, but if we can also break $9.51, then everything here between $12 and $10 is possible for Nikola. And as I said, the most significant price range which we have right now, let's call it as a support, is $4.30 here. If you want to copy the price levels, this is everything based on TradingView. If you also want to get your own TradingView, guys, yeah, if you want to learn trading, I can highly recommend that program. I'm not sponsored by TradingView, but I can give you here a discount link, and if you use this discount link, you save $15 by clicking here the info icon in the corner. You can also access my discount link, and I always recommend here the premium tier. This is good for beginners and advanced traders. Guys, that was my update on Nikola. I thank you so much for your time. If this video was helpful for you, if you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button. I wish you all the best and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, bis zum nächsten Video, viel Erfolg mit Nikola und bis bald. Alles Gute, take care. Bye bye, guys.